Okay, what up ladies and gents, it is your favorite Asian robot right here, hopefully your favorite Darktide YouTuber, and today I'm making a video where I'm going to teach people a little bit about using Smite effectively. I've received several comments from people saying that they don't like Smite because they feel that it cannot be used effectively, their teammates don't help them, things like that. And of course, some have been a little bit unhappy with the fact that I play with a team of friends, so obviously they feel that my experience will differ. While this is true, and I completely understand that, what I will say is that realistically we also do random testing. Of course, a stream is a show, hence why we do things differently. But there is random testing being constantly conducted, and that is why I'm going to do a random test right now. So we're going to go to North America West, Auric Damnation, as you can see right here. Okay, the build being used is Nancy's build for this, so you can see all that right here. I haven't changed a thing about it, still using the combat blades, surge staff, all the same, curios, everything. We're gonna run this, and I'm gonna demonstrate to you guys how we use Smite effectively in combat and why it is the preferred choice. For those that like Smite. Now, I'm not saying that Smite is the only choice, by the way. There are a lot of choices out there. Please be aware of that. There are a lot of choices out there that you can utilize if you want to do well. But in order to understand Smite, and in order to use it effectively, what you need to know is that Smite itself is not the whole of the build. No. You're using it together with your surge staff or your staff of choice. In this case, of course, the surge staff is preferable. What you are supposed to do is flip between Smite and Surge, and we will try and demonstrate that in this video to you guys, okay? So, here we go. Waiting. Okay. Here we are, dropping in. Now, when we're talking about Nancy's build, right? The idea is to use the combat staff for movement. So this is a high-intensity sniper gauntlet. You want to be careful here because in a sniper gauntlet, visibility is low and demon hosts are plentiful. Be careful. Okay. Okay, so from here, be ready. You have a 24-meter range on your surge staff. You should always be opening with your surge staff. There is no reason for you not to be opening with your surge staff. Do you understand this? So although you are playing a Smite-based build, it doesn't mean that you are only going to Smite. That's something you guys gotta understand. So when you're effectively in this situation, there's no horde. Why would I be using Smite here? There's no point. I would be smiting one target doing ineffective damage. You have to use the surge staff when needed. Alright? So proper use of a Smite build does not mean smiting all the time. No, that is the wrong idea. And only fools, and I'm gonna say this openly, only a fool would think that you would smite under all circumstances. No, that's wrong. Okay? You have multiple tools in your inventory. You must use them as needed. Okay? Call me condescending or whatever, I really don't care. At this point, I'm just here to teach, and if you don't want to learn, then, you know, that's a problem for those that really have an issue with learning. I'm just here to showcase what works, alright? So remember, I'm doing this on 200 ping, handicapped, alright? And, you know, I'm just doing it with randoms. There's nobody in my team. You saw me do that, that's why this footage isn't cut. Okay? So, now you're hearing a horde come in. What do you do here? We've picked up 2 lovely med stims, which are going to be awesome, but unfortunately, the Zealot has already lost some hit points. This is not really very good. Now, what I'll do is I'll overload here first, okay, and a horde's coming in, right? This is where I smite. Now, notice that I look behind me constantly. Why? If you do not look behind you, what's going to happen is that you are going to get hit from behind. This is bad, alright? If somebody gets caught, that's okay. Continue to smite. Do not panic. Okay, this is important. Now, something's coming in from behind, right? That's okay. This is the time that you must show your calmness. Okay? Keep going. Keep going. Keep smiting. Alright, why? This is the perfect situation to demonstrate the use of smite. Okay? There you go. Person got caught, no problem. No problem. It's okay. It's gonna happen. Alright? Yes, you cannot. There's no build that can compensate for skill, especially not the skill of your teammates. But rushing and not using the appropriate tool is also going to get you destroyed. Alright, now watching the back, nothing there, right? Okay, I'm back on Surge. Why? The horde is mostly clear. There's no reason for me to stay on Smite. Okay? Notice who lost any hit points during that entire engagement. Only the randoms, not me. Okay, so let them go around exploring as needed. Okay, there's ammo here. Let's mark it. Okay, let your team do their exploring if they want to. Alright, if they don't want to, that's also on them. Okay. Now prepare yourself, because you're hearing enemies come in. Of course, we expected Celestine to get caught there. It's pretty much par for the course. Now first, you take care of the immediate threats. You do not magically, you know, try and do things you cannot. Alright, so you pick up Celestine here after dealing with the immediate threats. Again, immediate threats are your problem. Okay, so now you've dealt with the rages. Okay, no issue. You keep dealing with these guys by surging. You don't smite here. Okay? And you flank around. If there are multiple snipers there, then going in there and getting sniped is really not the solution, is it? You have to know where your enemies are, so go through slowly, go through slowly. Now, of course, Celestine is a terrible player here. And this is a normal example of very terrible players that you will meet, but you need to be able to work with them, no matter what. And unfortunately, yes, players are going to be bad. There's going to be players that have never seen an enemy before in their life and somehow just walk into Auric Damnation thinking they're going to get carried. This is very normal. It is up to you to have the skills to deal with this situation. So here we go. We've got a Plague Ogre now. Now, we are in a bit of a situation as well because with the Plague Ogre coming from here, we stand a chance at being knocked down. Okay, no problem. This is where you have to show your skills. So back up. Back up and let your team get space. Alright, so what are you going to do here? Sure, the thing is going to hit you, but you've got the moves, don't you? Use that mobility. Put it to work. Crushers? No issue. Alright, the important thing is not to panic. Well down, use your smite. Let your team have the space to kill the Ogre as needed. Okay, if your team is thunderhammering, that's okay. They will do that. Once there is no more horde to deal with, then you are back on doing some smite damage to the Ogre. Take advantage of your mobility. Kite it around areas where you can stay safe. Do you see? Do you see what we're doing? Yeah, okay. And I know, it can be very frustrating when your teams are not good, but this is why pay attention to streams. I promise you, you will learn. I will help. I will help by trying to teach you guys the technique. Ask on stream and we will happily showcase to you with more information about what should be done under all circumstances, okay? There you go. There you go. Now, we know that there are more enemies and specials coming in. That's okay. Let them come in. Let them do their thing. Alright, are we all good? Okay. We're fine now. Keep covering for your team. You're the Psyker. You are the Psyker. You cover for your team. They might suck. They might be bad. Doesn't matter. You cover for your team. That's what you do. Alright. Now there are two... Oh, sorry. There's one charge. Now you see bulwarks? Alright. So here, there's a limited number of enemies. And little danger of me, you know, having to need smite. So we just use our Surge Staff. Deal with that. Celestine receive healing, and we go through. Okay, now we did miss out on the ammo for Pellegrin, but that's okay. Alright. Oh, Celestine is the veteran. What are they doing with extra... You know what, never mind, I'm not going to question it. Okay, so first, you want to get to a safe location. well. Now, here you've got multiple maulers coming in. So once you have the ability to, alright, smite, you want to do that. Okay, do that and carry on. Now, if enemies come from behind, that's normal. That's a part of things. You have to accept it. Alright? Try to get to a defensible location. And, oh dear, is Celestine AFK? Oh, that's no good. Now this is a bit of a situation, I'd say. This fellow is completely AFK. Not very good, but that's okay. I guess we'll just have to deal with the situation as it comes.
Guide me, shield me, grant me strength.
The heretics cannot stand against our faith. It will take more than belief to see us through.
I did ask if they were AFK, but, well, doesn't matter. They might be. Alright. Well, that's okay. Imagine not being able to handle a wall of enemies as a veteran. That's truly quite sad, but that's alright. We'll deal with it. Like I said, you must be able to deal with it, unfortunately, whether you like it or not. So here we are. So I'll start opening with Smite, and now this is where, okay, so I don't have much use of Smite. I quickly fall down, and then use it again. If you are not very good at the game, it is always recommended not to use Executioner Stance, because Executioner Stance is not helpful. It is better to have Voice of Command because that allows for more mistakes to be made without really suffering too much. So it's really your choice what you want to do, but I really recommend that veterans who are poorly skilled, especially if they're using wounds and Auric Damnation, you know that their skill levels are very poor, you probably would want to use something like Voice of Command instead. This is why I actually recommended it in a lot of my builds, and that's why those builds have very high win rates. Because Voice of Command allows you to make errors and mistakes that normally would not go so well in other situations. I'm going to take the healing there, and I'll let them know that there's one left. Alright. If you cannot deal with hordes of enemies, please use a chainsword. You can use the shovel. There are a lot of good options for dealing with that, so just make sure that you apply that as well. These are all very easy ways that you can survive getting mobbed, especially if you find that you have difficulty with that. But again, it's up to the individual what they want to try and do. Now here, because we don't have any real need to burn out the horde, they've already died mostly, right? We can simply we can forego the venting shriek, therefore saving it for a different time. Yeah. So this is what I'll do. I will advance a little bit here, dealing with the snipers and things like that, while staying back as well and trying to help the team. So I'll make use of cover areas like this to sort of like take out what I have to take out, and I'll try and get a range on the enemy. Okay, so if I mark the enemy as 33 meters, we know where they are. Now this is going to be where they need to. You're gonna have to use your slides here, okay? Always be ready to slide and deal with enemies that you have to. Your venting shriek goes up to 25 meters. Okay, slightly more than your surge staff, but still, your surge staff has 24 meters. Abuse that, alright? And try to only fire off when you're at full charge. Now, it can also stop your pox bursters, right? So like I said, use all of this to your advantage. Now, when it looks like the horde is piling up, you quell, and then you unleash your smite. Okay, smite is a good 16 meters, makes it very good in closed spaces like this. Alright? You use smite here, and you're good to go. Okay, you have to get your team through this, because nobody's going to do it for you. Okay, and if your team is bad, like I've mentioned, you have no other choice other than to do it yourself. So make sure that you know your build inside out. and try to cover as much as you can. If you make a mistake, it's okay. All right? But just be aware of your teammates' strengths and skills and understand that, you know, sometimes they may not always be up to snuff. That's okay though. You have to work with it. Like I said, whether we like it or not, you know, randoms are randoms. They will always be randomized. Okay? Great. So we've dealt with that. Now we're going to move on.
Instability in the Vox signal. Traitor interference or a natural phenomena? I'll ever work with Hydron after the mission. Lucky.
Okay. So now when you get to a room like this, okay, you know that it's an event, you know that it's an objective. Be careful. Where are the enemies going to spawn? If you know the enemy spawn locations, you will always have an advantage, right? So you want to just group up with your team, stay close. All right. And start doing what you can. Okay, hordes have started coming in. Know where you can back up and know where you can move. All right. So from here, you do that. Learn it out. And then you prepare. Okay, nothing to smite, right? Nothing to smite, you hold. You hold and relax. Ragers coming in? Okay, no problem. Surge will hold them. Get ready to smite again. Why? Because this is going to come with an additional horde. This is going to come with an additional horde. Be careful. Be careful. All right? Quell when you're almost to 100. All right? So that you can use the knockdown on your surge as well. Sorry, on your smite. Now, you don't have any empowered psionics charges. What do? You do the exact same thing. You don't panic and you don't force the empowered psionic charges to come up. You just do what is natural. Okay? One empowered psionics charge? Good. Spread your smite. Got interrupted? No problem. Don't panic. Okay, the most important thing is don't panic. Panic is the worst thing that you can do in these situations. Alright? Here, you just want to keep the enemies held. Keep them held down. Alright? Don't worry. Don't worry. It's all okay. Now you've got Horde and Crusher, okay? You want to be careful here. As soon as you're ready, bang, okay, big. And then, again, out with the smite. Stop them, stop them, stop them. Okay, don't panic whether you're going to do good or bad. No, none of that. Don't even worry about it. Don't even think about it, okay? Do your job first. Okay, so we're going all right there, and then now we get through here. Now here, as you can see, no horde yet. On surge, on surge. Okay, so here you're on surge, you're on surge. Okay, good. You're okay, you're okay. Okay. Pellegrin is doing kind of good. That's not bad. And then again, if he does watch my content, then that's good. I can certainly say his performance is better than Celestine over there. Okay, so we've made it to the next one. Cover for your teammate. Wait until your teammate's through. Once your teammate's through, alright, like I said, no matter their skill level, it doesn't matter. You are the one in control. You're the Psyker, right? You gotta get them through it no matter what. Okay, so cover. Cover, cover, cover. There's the healing station for those that need it. But your primary role here, smite. Get the smite out. Watch your own back. Watch your own back. Nobody's gonna watch it for you. You're the Psyker. You watch everybody's back. Okay, nobody watches your back. Oh, okay. You've got Ragers coming in. No problem. No problem. Move, move. If you go down to Ragers, that's okay. That's okay. All right? That's gonna happen. What you need to do is this is where, you know, your team has to get you through. So, can they? We'll see. They've got some Ragers. They did drop a stun grenade, but okay, I don't think they were able to make use of it. Good. Okay, they're not panicking. Good. There you are. Nice work. So, if they're able to do that... Oh, and they stimmed me too. Good. Ragers will probably be your worst enemy, but again, you know, you have to work with it. You have to work with it. Okay, here we go. Okay, watch for bomber. Okay, continue to smite. Hold, hold. Okay.
Our professional does it.
Okay, holding. Now we've got Muty here again. Alright, if there isn't much of a horde, right, swap to your melee weapon, take out the Muty. It's probably the best choice because otherwise you're gonna have problems. Now here, the horde is minimized a little bit. So we apply the use of the Venting Shriek. Get on your smite again as soon as possible. Hold the horde. Hold the horde. Okay. Now, this thing is gonna need... but there's ragers, right? Okay, so back up as much as you can. And then keep quelling down. Stop the rager. Target the rager with this. Make him do the wiggle dance, right? As soon as you are ready. Okay. Venting Shriek. And then back on the smite. Note the range on smite, so because it's only 16 meters, you have to go closer. Okay, here we are. Now we hold again. Keep it held, keep it held. Okay, quell down, go, keep it held. This guy's doing the objective, you support. Okay, hold, hold, hold. You have to stop everything from reaching your team as much as possible. Okay, no smite left, quell. You saw that? Okay, you see bombers and the like as well? Okay. Okay. Now, cover for your team. Go. Alright. They're making it through. They're making it through. Okay. You have to push the burster, so... Okay. Now we've got a sniper, Okay, wait for the team, wait for the team, wait for the team. Celestine, are you okay? Oh, okay. Okay, cover, cover, cover. No matter what, cover, cover. Okay, again. Cover, cover. Okay, you hear the horde? There's also a sniper, horde coming in. All right. This is where you have to do your job no matter what. Get rid of that sniper. Move with your team. Where's your team's position? Okay, Celestine isolated. That means move up, move up. You cover for them until they move up, okay? You hold the smite. You hold the line. You do what any Imperial Guardsman does. You hold the line.
This one's for Kadia.
Little frame rate drops there, but that's okay. As soon as you've got smite again, do it, do it, do it. Smite, 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 smite. Why? This is a horde. This is a horde situation. Horde situations, you know what to do. Now there is another sniper out there, but you probably don't want to go too far with that, yeah? So what I'll usually do is that. Simple, easy. Okay, now you wait for your teammates. You wait for your teammates. Okay. If there's enemies coming from behind, that's okay. Get into position, smite. You hold. You hold the line, no matter what. Okay, that's your job as a Smite Psyker. Alright, doesn't matter whether they take it out or not. You hold the line. You hold the line. Okay, here we go. Now there are snipers. That's okay. Keep in mind, this is a team of total randoms.
Indeed.
Whatever their skill levels, like I said, whatever their skill levels, you work with it. You are the CC. You are literally responsible for the CC. Where's the last person? Where's the last person? Celestine. Okay, so you wait. Is everybody good? Everybody held? Okay. Now you hear already that there's a flamethrower. Good. Everybody safe? Alright. Constantly look around you. Check around you. Because what you need to do is you need to make sure that everybody's safe. Alright, do not abandon anybody. So you're the smite guy. Alright? 3 charges. Go. Heal. Heal. We got you. Okay. Everybody safe? Good. Wait for things to go away. Don't be afraid to blind cast, by the way, because Surge will automatically see targets. So abuse that feature, yeah? Okay, everything cleared so far. Wait for last man. Wait for last man. No abandonment. Okay. Okay, everything clear? Good. If you have to use your venting shriek to save yourself, do it. Don't hold it for Darktide 2, okay? There's no need to worry about that. Now, I would try to avoid shooting snipers that are too far away, so like I would just draw them in. But remember, 24 meters is a long distance. Abuse it. Okay, we're okay now. We're okay now. Move, move, move. Last man here. Okay. Move, move, move. Okay. Okay. Clear. Clear? Alright. Snipers coming in. Wait till they come out through the door. Okay, clear. Everything okay? Be careful. Good. All clear? All clear.
This place should be a gold mine. Your servo skull will hide their intel caches. You can do the rest.
I won't let you in.
Okay, scan locations here. This is where you smite. Why? Because you know that there's gonna be multiple enemies here. Alright, it's not like you don't know this. Right? So here in this location, where you know that there's gonna be multiple enemies, take advantage of your power of smite. Okay, it's a relatively close operation area. Okay, good. Use your smite to hold. Now, observe your teammates' positions. Okay, you got everybody here? Good. Throw the smite. You've got Maulers here. Okay, good. Burn them all, and then get ready to smite again. Alright? There can be no real downtime. Stay calm, stay calm. Dodge when Maulers come in, hold the line. The line must be held no matter what. Okay, good. Okay. They've got it. So, let's go. I'll cover for you. The Smite Psyker should always be the last man. Why? You're the cover. You're the CC. You don't rush ahead and then, you know, leave your team in the lurch. No. You hold. Okay? You try and find the mid position, like so, and you hold. You hold. Okay. If there's a mixed horde, you stop them with Smite. If there is an active enemy, okay, more horde-based enemies, find cover, Smite from cover. Use the fact that the lightning is sticky to just blast him like this. Okay, then blast out with your Venting Shriek, quell down, and do it again. Do it again. Hold. Hold. Okay, good. Everybody through? Great. Okay. Now, where's team position? Okay. Here we've kind of split into two. That's okay, but you must be minimum a duo. Alright? So make sure you're duoing with somebody. Alright, make sure somebody's nearby you. Switch to your melee if needed. But then as soon as you are able to, hold the line with them. Okay? Alright, everybody seems to be doing okay. Now, move together as one. Celestine isolated. So I'll move to their location straight away. Okay. So irrespective of how you feel about a person, do your job no matter what. Okay? Good. They have all burned out. Nobody needs healing. Hold the line. Continue to hold the line. Good. Crawl first, and then smite. Hold. 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 Burn. Hold. 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 See? You do your job, everything is fine. Okay? Good. Move through. Sniper. Mark for team. And then hold. Shotgunners. Do you hear shotgunners? Okay. If there is fire and there is no choice, then, you know, there's not much you can do about it. It's okay, though. Switch to surge as needed. Everybody okay? Good. Be ready to jump and evade fire, things like that. Don't stay through it because you're going to die. Okay? Hold for the last man. Hold for the last man. Okay? Good. Okay, covered. Oh. Hold for last man. Okay. Covered for last man. Everybody through. Okay, everybody through. We're in the end sequence. Alright. Okay, we've got Ragers coming in. Smite. Hold that entire line. See, this is where it's useful. Burn. Okay, you're holding, you're holding, you're holding. Now you can hear more of them. Hear more of them. Okay, again, the horde is large. Get it running, get it running, get it running. Okay, since the hordes are more active now, hold again, hold again. Okay, good. Everybody's settled. More hordes coming in. Watch your back. And then you see more ragers coming in. There you go. Burn. Right? Then smite again. Hold. 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 Okay. Good. Hold. You stop everybody from doing anything, they'll be alright. See? Okay, hold. Last man through first. Okay, good. Move. Hold until everybody's through. End sequence, start sequence, doesn't matter. You do your job till the bitter end. Okay. There we are. Everybody through? GG. And that is how you are supposed to use Smite to actually deal with everything. You use Smite and Surge, okay, as needed. As needed. Whether your team is good, bad, poor, whatever, your job is to make it so that they can do their job. Whatever their job is, whether they're good at a job, bad at their job, doesn't matter. What you got to do is you got to know your job well. So when you're using Smite and Surge, right, the key thing is you have to hold. You always have to hold the line. You're going to face a lot of pressure. That's very normal. As you're facing that pressure coming your way, okay, you hold, you stop the enemy, you get your team through, okay? And once they feel comfortable, notice how they played better in the second half than in the first half where they were kind of rushing. Yeah, your team needs to feel confident in you. And unfortunately, a lot of Smite Psykers do not give their team the confidence. That's kind of the difference. When I play with Vic, all right, because he is actually a better Smite Psyker than I am, I literally have no worries. I'm the veteran, no problem. I know that nothing is going to touch me. And most of the time, okay, everything is smited. I just go target, 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 target. You've got to keep the enemy held down, all right? That's the be-all and end-all. That's the lesson here, all right? You're not inviting me. I'm busy filming. Bro, you nerd, all right? So just remember this, and you guys will do just fine. You guys will do just fine, all right? So I hope for those that requested a demonstration of Smite, again, I played with 200 ping on a totally different server. That's an entire demonstration of how we do it. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Y'all have a good one. Catch you later.